Jai Shriman Narayan. Jai Shriman Narayan. Jai Shriman Narayan. I pay my obeisances to my spiritual master, Srimad Jagat Guru Sudarshan Acharya Ji Maharaj. I pay my obeisances to Lord Sri Ramanuj. I pay my obeisances to Mother Lakshmi, and I pay my obeisances to Lord Sriman Narayan. I pay my obeisances to the Purva Acharyas, and I pay injected selfishness, desire into the mind of Kaikeyi. When this selfishness and desire manifested in the mind of Kaikeyi, notwithstanding that up until this moment she was in Sattva Guna, she was a of society, family, country, continent, and the world as a whole. Everywhere there are these home breakers, work breakers, society breakers. These people are infested all over the shore. Their greatest, their happiness can only be found when they achieve a demonic through you. So even when God comes down, God has to go through this anguish and suffering. And yesterday, Vishvadhar was somewhat confused. In the discourses I stated anguish and suffering when he takes an avatar. So every avatar has a destiny. Every avatar has a destiny, like every human has a destiny, or every living entity has a destiny. Then although the avatar is a manifestation of Lord Narayan himself, because the material world, the substratum of the material world is destiny. Material world is only through destiny, and another word for destiny is karma. Then for the Lord to be absolute, he has to fulfill himself the criteria of the destiny of a specific avatar. And in order to fulfill the absolute destiny of that specific avatar, the Lord himself, who Lord Narayan is, they don't question any aspect of Lord Narayan. And they all came from a Christian background. I didn't ask any one of these three members, and neither did I tell them who Lord Narayan is. I didn't know if they love him. And they get excited like children when we do anything in the ashram, any improvement in this ashram. They do it with their absolute love. They do it 100% love flowing out of them. They can start work at 6 in the morning and finish work at 7:30 in the evening. We should not bargain with you. We should not barter with you. You should love God the minute set eyes on God. And I don't know mind change when they will meet their Manthara, when in shape. It is because whatever they do it from the bottom of the heart with absolute purity. And I want to take this opportunity in thanking these three gentlemen tonight on the 7th day of the Sri Ram Navami festivals that we had. They didn't need to read the Ramayana. They didn't need to read the Bhagavad Gita. All these three gentlemen, children. Charles has 3 children, Liswa has 2 children, and Chris has 2 children. For some reason, they don't know how to play baby game. So I want to explain baby game. And we play baby game from the time the child is 10 months up until about 2 years, 2.5 years. And baby game is you cry with your child, you laugh with your child, you do something, and lose is ignorance and become mature and understand us. And similarly, Lord Ram came down to the material world, and because we are his children, and although he is in the absolute state, he cried to show us that he can cry. He was anxious, he was betrayed, he was depressed. All these emotions run through human beings. And he displayed all of these emotions. 2 brothers are fighting. One brother has to be placed as a king so that this brother who is placed as a king can help Ram in finding Sita and bringing her back to safety from Ravana. But the other brother could have also, if asked Vali to assist him and bring Sita to safety, that brother could have also Lord Ram in bringing Mother Sita to safety. But Lord Ram gave his word to Sugriva. How can a God, the Supreme Lord, be so cruel as to kill Vali whilst Vali and Sugriva was having a fair fight? Whilst Vali and Sugriva was having a fair fight, Lord Ram shot with his bow. He shot Vali and he killed him from the darkness. People will wonder, those that are reading the Ramayana on the surface, will wonder, how can God be so cruel? Yet he could have taken Vali's assistance without killing Vali and without installing Sugriva on the throne. He could have taken Vali's assistance and he could have retrieved Sita. If we look in to find easy answers, straight answers, and absolute purity, either in the Ramayana or in any part of the universe, then we are in the wrong universe. The universe is made as per destiny. This universe comes into being as per karma. And it was Vali's karma to die at the hands of Lord Ram. And it was Sugriva's karma to be the king of the kingdom of the Param. He posted these videos on YouTube, 4 of them. He predicted that this disaster will start taking place in November, and the coronavirus started in China in November. And this 8-year-old, he speaks fluent English, and he explained that the only way to overcome this tragedy is to surrender to God of your back into peace. And just to note, our sympathies with all who lost their lives during this coronavirus. But when you look at posted from around the world, of the towns, of the cities, you can only see cleanliness.